everybody, it's Legend, and today we're reviewing something very special and something you all have probably used. Oops, I don't know why those were in there. Today we're reviewing tent stakes. These are a little dirty, which means I'm going to have to vacuum. That's not great. But the best thing about tent stakes is they're used to hold your tent. So there's a few different types. These ones, this one is actually a little bit bent. So this is a bent tent stake, that's one type. And this one looks a little bit newer, so it's a new tent stake that's sort of dirty. And this one is a muddy tent stake, so that's another type. How you use these is you put this, it's kind of a sharp end, but if I like push it into myself, it can't hurt me unless I press really hard. That's not from a tent stake, don't worry. But you press them in, and then the guy lines, which are like the stringy things, like on your tent. Well, I lost my AirPods, so I can use these to illustrate. Well, my AirPods are in the other room, but they're broken. So you can push it in, and if this is like the tent thing holding it up, it would go like, yeah, can't go anywhere, the wind can't blow it, as long as your tent stake is in a solid, sturdy, and stable position. So solid, sturdy, stable. Yeah, the three S's of tent staking. Solid, sturdy, stable. Well, that's a bent one, let's use this one. Stable. So usually tents will need probably like 6 tent stakes if they're what's called semi-freestanding, really stupid word because it should be either freestanding or not. But without getting too much on a tangent that we're already going to head down, a freestanding tent can stand freely. It's like free to stand, except they usually cost a lot of money. A not freestanding, a semi-freestanding tent needs tent stakes for like the guy lines. Maybe there's like a pole thingy and then some things that stick out and go in the ground, and that's where the stakes go. So like here's the tent, burp, 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 burp. Those are the poles, and then like you got some stuff here and here, and it's like tent staked, so then it doesn't get like ruined in the wind or something. So that's a semi-freestanding, and then you have these things called tarp tents. Well, actually, I don't really know what they're called, but they need like a lot of tent stakes. That's what I have. It uses like a trekking pole. It would be like here, and then it would have like all these things hanging off of it, like kind of like this. And then this would be like you're in here. These socks aren't very clean, so don't mind them. It's hard to do laundry down by the river. So this would be like your tarp, and you have like these guy lines coming off it, and like hanging on here, and then you'd have one that's like here, and so this would be like a tent that needs all the help, and that's where you need these type of tent stakes. So I feel like we've hit most of the aspects of tent stakes. Some things to note about their construction is sometimes they'll have holes here. They're like little eyes, and that can be good for like if you're taking a bearing on a mountain that you're going to, you can like look through here and line up the view and stuff. They're also really good for like sticking things through. I guess if you broke your flosser, you could stick like a piece of floss through here and then one through here and then use it and be like, floss like that. I have made these into spoons before. So you just take like, I don't know, a Forest Service sign or something that's plastic, and you like, see what I got here. Like I'd take like, if this was a Forest Service sign that said no trespassing, I would cut it down, I'd cut a piece off, and then I could like meld it like this, and then it'd be a spoon, and I could be like, yeah. So you can make them into spoons, tent stakes. They're not that sharp, but I guess you could fend off an intruder or something. Other than that, you know, I think we've really covered the uses of tent stakes up to this point. sure there's plenty more uses. You can put some comments in the thing, comment on the video, the other uses of them, like and subscribe, give me money like on Patreon, or just Venmo me at Jeff-Garmeyer, whatever, to show that you love these videos, or like and subscribe, or email me a product to review. I don't have any money. We literally have a negative budget, so I guess send me a product review. I don't really know. I guess that's just what I feel like I'm supposed to say. Well, anyways, thanks. I'm Legend, and that's Tent Stakes with a guest appearance by Dirty Socks and corded iPhone headphones. All right, thanks.